Nobody's really heard about UTT. UTT's kind of faded into existence. It started spring before last when I recoined a millennia old phrase, unite the tribes. People, you hear about it quoted in history just centuries ago, millennia ago, where people were talking about uniting the clans and uniting the tribes. And that's what we are, all the races, religions, sexualities, just, all the different people of the world, we're all just different tribes. And we need to unite as one and, find common ground, start focusing more on the things we have in common rather than our differences. And then when we do focus on our differences, don't focus on the extremes, focus on the ones that may help us, help us to give us that push to better ourselves, help us to advance. It's good to bounce ideas off of people because sometimes you may be missing something and they may have a key point. They may not figure it out, but they may have a key point that y'all can go off of to figure it out. It may be part of the solution, just not the key to the whole solution. But it's good to have people that are different around each other because they can learn from each other. Once you gain understanding of somebody and understand why they are the way they are, they think the way they are, you can communicate better, you can find common ground, you can be productive together and have a pretty good relationship. And that's ultimately what it was about in the beginning was, getting people to put their differences aside politically and religiously, personally, and focus on fundamental base morals that we all can agree on and build out from there. Well, then I got into disaster relief and it birthed into something else. That little phrase mixed in with a motto, America Strong, became a bunch of independent people working together that were using that phrase and that motto and started to call themselves that. It formed into an organization and we got a lot done, a hell of a lot done. But